Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Jerry Osborne, Assistant Provost, Education Professions at American College of Education, and I will serve as your Master of Ceremonies. Everyone, please join me in applauding American College of Education's graduating class of 2019. Welcome to American College of Education's 2019 Commencement Ceremony. We gather today to honor our graduates and to recognize the important work they contribute to our communities. American College of Education also applauds the support that you, as family and friends of our graduates, have given these dedicated professionals. Thank you for joining us today. Please remain standing and join in singing our national anthem led by recording artist Heather Bays.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Heather. Everyone, please be seated. It is my honor to introduce the members of the platform party, and I ask each of them to stand and remain standing as they are introduced. Ms. KK Byland, Vice President, Human Resources and B Corp Benefits Officer, Grand Marshal. Dr. Ken Jandis, Vice President, Academic Excellence. Dr. Jim Spaniolo, Chairman, Board of Trustees. Lieutenant General William Lennox, Jr., Keynote Speaker. Dr. SHAWNTEL Landry, President. Ms. Stephanie HINSHAW, Senior Vice President, Academic Affairs. Dr. Kathy McKay, Chair, Department of Professional Education Studies. Dr. Crystal Newman, Chair, Department of Leadership and Administration. Dr. Tiffany HAMLETT, Chair, Department of Teaching and Learning. Dr. BYRON Barton, Chair, Department of Healthcare. Dr. Betty Bogdan, Chair, Department of Nursing. Dr. Amani Akin, Research and Dissertation Coach, Department of Leadership and Administration. Dr. Claudia Mitchell, Assistant Provost, Healthcare Professions. Dr. Elizabeth A. Johnson, Program Director, Specialist and Doctoral Leadership Programs. Dr. Krista Allison, Dissertation Coordinator, Department of Leadership and Administration. Dr. Howard Moskowitz, Dissertation Coordinator, Department of Leadership and Administration. Dr. Kathy Stroud, Program Director, Master's Educational Leadership Program. Dr. Rebecca Weehee, Curriculum Revisions Manager. Dr. Marcia Moore, Master's of Arts in Teaching and Transition to Teaching Program Coordinator. Dr. Sally Everts, Instructional Faculty, Department of Leadership and Administration. Dr. Lester Fowler, Faculty Award recipient. Mr. David REICHARD, Alumni Award recipient. Dr. Sandra Kwiatkowski, Director, Library. Mr. Tom Brower, Director, Regulatory Affairs and Compliance. Everyone may be seated. Thank you. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge all of you who serve or who have served in the armed forces. If you are an active duty service member, veteran, retired service member, or military spouse, would you please stand? American College of Education has a steadfast commitment to educating United States military veterans, as we believe those who serve our country should have access to every opportunity for advanced education. To our graduates, alumni, guests, and staff who are active duty veterans and retired veterans or military spouses, we recognize the contribution and sacrifices you have made, and we thank you for your service. Thank you all, and everyone may be seated. Dr. Barton, Chair of the Department of Healthcare, will present the American College of Education Faculty Award for Excellence.
It is now my great honor to recognize an outstanding member of our faculty with the 2019 American College of Education Faculty Award for Excellence. This award is given to a faculty member who has shown exemplary performance in teaching, contributing to the academic community through research, presentations, and publications, as well as service to American College of Education. I am thrilled to announce that the 2019 honoree is Dr. Lester Fowler. Lester, please join me at the podium. Dr. Fowler was selected as this year's recipient of this prestigious award. Dr. Fowler is an experienced healthcare practitioner and educator who has served in varying roles within healthcare as well as within healthcare education. As a practitioner of healthcare, Dr. Fowler has served as a registered respiratory therapist and health educator and served pediatric, neonatal, and adult patient populations in emergency rooms, special care nurseries, burn units, and intensive care areas of hospitals. As a hospital administrator, he has provided oversight to multiple revenue-generating departments and served as a fiscally prudent member of an administrative team. As an educator, Dr. Fowler is engaged in multiple K-12 and post-secondary initiatives and projects designated to provide substantive pathways for students to ease the transition process to post-secondary education from high school. Examples of some of the initiatives include, but are not limited to, AP course support, dual credit opportunities, professor on loan, and collaborative internship and externship opportunities. He possesses experiences teaching a wide array of courses ranging from pharmacology, disease conditions, and critical care to health information management and research methods. Lastly, Dr. Fowler is also engaged in the processes of assessment and accreditation in the higher education landscape as he serves as an accreditation site visitor for the Commission on Accreditation for Respiratory Care, as well as an accreditation peer reviewer for the Higher Learning Commission. He holds bachelor's and master's degrees from Indiana Wesleyan University and a PhD from Indiana State University. Please join me in welcoming our 2019 Faculty Award for Excellence honoree, Dr. Lester Fowler.
Well, thank you, Dr. Barton. I'm truly honored and humbled to be selected for this award and thankful for the opportunity. ACE is a very enriching institution for all who engage with it. For example, the number of graduates from all levels has been increasing exponentially over the past few years. Certainly, what I described is evident as I look into the audience this afternoon and marvel at the number of graduates present. as well as the number of graduates in attendance virtually. I applaud all of you for your diligence, your level of commitment, and your dedication to completing your respective degrees. Also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention and certainly thank the families of our graduates in attendance today, as without their encouragement and support, your respective educational journeys could have been a bit more challenging, obviously, right? Nonetheless, through a lot of hard work and occasional sleep deprivation, you are here and ready to embark on new chapters in your professional careers, with the preparation provided by ACE to support you now as well as into the future. I would like to take this opportunity to briefly share with you a bit of my story that could not be found in my biography in the program. That story is of a person who, like others, sometimes struggles with finding his place when examining the age-old question, what do you want to do when you grow up? As an example, in high school, I vacillated from an interest in electrical engineering, I was one of those nerds that was good in math, to an interest in science and even thought about exploring med school, as I had a fascination with the healthcare system and the care of people. There's also another old saying, and that is, experience is the best teacher. As it turns out, I ended up exploring a healthcare path after seeing firsthand or experiencing how practitioners in specified professions perform their duties within the healthcare arena due to the significant illness of a family member. This family member was a smoker. This family member also was a diabetic. She was also diagnosed with heart disease. Specifically, I became fascinated by the work of these particular professionals who worked with equipment designed to assist patients with heart and lung difficulties. Those practitioners, those licensed practitioners, were called respiratory therapists. This is where I chose to begin my professional path in healthcare and found a tremendous mentor, a hospital CEO who saw something in me and my chosen path. I truly enjoy the interactions with my mentor, as well as with the interactions with patients and families, but after a period of time, I began to hunger for additional education and began work as a clinical educator in my professional area, and sought to understand how hospitals and the healthcare system worked from a more holistic perspective. This led me to enrollment at Indiana Wesleyan University to complete an MBA with a focus on healthcare administration with a finance concentration. Additionally, during that time, I began teaching healthcare-related courses at a local university as I felt a strong need to pay it forward in terms of sharing my newly acquired knowledge with others. You know how it is, you want to tell everybody what you know. Upon completion of my MBA, I began working as a hospital administrator under the leadership of my same mentor and began to see the varied intricacies and complexities, as well as the advantages and challenges associated with healthcare systems in this day and age. It was certainly another step up for me in terms of my learning, and in my mind, at least at that time, I was well on my way professionally. But then, there's always a then, there was a detour coming. I didn't see it coming. The local university that I mentioned earlier invited me to attend an information session where several universities were present to provide information regarding doctoral programs. Well, I thought, well, here's my chance to continue my learning in a field that I truly love, which is education. Subsequently, I enrolled and completed a doctorate at Indiana State University. Certainly one could say that my professional path has been much different than I ever anticipated, as in my mind, I was on my way to a pure healthcare delivery path. Pause. And then I was on a hospital administration path. Pause. And then I was on and still remain passionate and thankful to be on a path within the field of education. This is one of the select few professions where one person can truly make a difference in the lives of many. So, as you begin or enhance your prospective professional journeys after completing your degrees from ACE, I would like to ask you the following questions. 1, what do you want to do when you grow up? 2, where would you like to go in your professional careers? 3, who are your mentors? If you are without them, do you have anyone in mind that you might like to learn from? Much has changed since I asked myself these questions some time ago. The path selected for me was one which I never thought I would take, but is now the path that I am using in my professional life each and every day to pay it forward and hopefully make a contribution to help students succeed. As you leave ACE as graduates, soon to be alumni, please do not consider your accomplishment today to be the pinnacle of your journey, but merely the beginning of it. Congratulations on your well-earned achievement, and thank you again for this opportunity.
Luster, the faculty and staff at American College of Education present you with the 2019 Faculty Award for Excellence. We are privileged to have you as part of American College of Education. Thank you for joining us today so we can honor you with this award.
Thank you again, Dr. Fowler, for all that you do as an educator. Congratulations. Dr. Hamlett, Chair of the Department of Teaching and Learning, will now present the American College of Education Alumni Achievement Award.
Good afternoon. The American College of Education Alumni Achievement Award honors an alumna or alumnus who has demonstrated exceptional leadership in the field of education and has provided outstanding service to the college. I am pleased to announce the 2019 Alumni Achievement Award is Mr. David REICHARD. Please join me at the podium, David. David, the faculty and staff at American College of Education recognize you with the 2019 Alumni Achievement Award. We are impressed with your personal achievements and in many ways you have used your education to connect with people in your community. Mr. David REICHARD is a recent 2019 graduate of ACE, earning a Master's of Education in Curriculum and Instruction with a 4.0 GPA. In 2011, David earned his undergraduate degree from Gannon University in Elementary and Special Education. This year, David completed his 8th year of teaching. David has taught elementary autistic support and gifted education at Valley Christian School in Ohio, worked as an international educator with the World Scholars Program in Dubai, taught high school mathematics at Northwest High School in Maryland, and currently teaches high school mathematics and special education at Seneca Valley High School in Pennsylvania. David is the coach of his high school's academic decathlon team. David is also employed at Kaplan Test Prep as an SAT, ACT instructor and an online essay grader for the GRE. In his free time, David enjoys spending time with family and friends, working out at the gym, traveling, and reading. Please welcome Mr. David REICHARD, our Alumni Achievement Award honoree for 2019.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor and a privilege to receive this prestigious award. Everyone in this room has a story. Within each of our stories, we are all connected by one common thread: a purpose to make a difference in the lives of others. For instance, my mother's purpose is in nursing. My father's purpose is in the field of engineering. And although they gave me the resources and the motivation to excel as an individual, I did not necessarily follow their paths. Instead, I found my purpose in a classroom. You are better than this. 5 simple words that forever changed my life. The 5 words said by my English teacher and academic decathlon coach, Mrs. Collier. You see, when I was in high school, I joined the academic decathlon team. The United States Academic Decathlon is the nation's premier scholastic competition for high school students. Students rigorously compete in 10 academic subjects. After my high school first competition, I scored, or rather terribly earned, a 222 on my essay. Now, to put this in perspective, a 222 out of 1,000 possible points, or a 22.2%. However, instead of telling me to study harder or quit the program, Mrs. Collier sat down beside me, put my essay in front of the both of us, and she said, with her red pen, "David, let's go through this essay, sentence by sentence, and fix it, together." Now, that day I definitely fine-tuned my understanding of fragments and run-ons and how to write a clear thesis statement, but more importantly, I learned the impact of an outstanding educator. Mrs. Collier truly cared and believed that I could do better. She coached the academic decathlon team since 1992 and worked hard for her team to progress through the local, regional, and state competitions. And I remember telling myself, I want to be a teacher and an academic decathlon coach one day. I want to make a difference in the lives of others. Her words, dedication to teaching, and love for academic decathlon impacted me more than she could have ever imagined. Sadly, in 2011, she passed away from cancer at the age of 61. But thousands of her students and myself will carry on her legacy and dedication in the field of education. As an ACE alumnus, this year I led my own high school's academic decathlon team to the national championship, representing the entire state of Pennsylvania. All while completing my master's degree. When we traveled to Minneapolis to compete at the national level, I was so proud to see my students walk across that stage and earn medals and scholarships after months of preparation. And the instructional strategies that I used at after-school practices were directly linked to my ACE coursework. Benjamin Franklin said, "Tell me, and I forget. Teach me, and I remember. Involve me, and I learn." Earning my master's from ACE was an incredible journey, but more importantly, it gave me the knowledge that has made me a better educator. ACE truly involved me in the learning experience. Completing my graduate courses opened my eyes to something far more important than a piece of paper: the true importance of being a lifelong learner and how to continually improve my practice in education. And at the same time, I've noticed how coaching a team of young scholars allows them to find their purpose. Within my classroom, students often ask the question, "Mr. R, when will I ever have to graph a parabola, factor a polynomial, or use the quadratic formula in the real world?" My answer, with a smile, you probably won't use much of these mathematical concepts. However, they're making you think through a problem. In each course that I completed here at ACE, I was challenged to think, to critically examine a scenario and apply what I know and what I've learned. This is exactly what I want my own students to do. So, my ACE family, we know that the work in our fields can be stressful, but always remember the impact we're leaving on others. It doesn't matter if you're a nurse, an engineer, a teacher, everyone in this room is making a difference. I'll end with the wise words of Ray Kurzweil. Find your passion, learn how to add some value to it, and commit to a lifetime of learning. Thank you.
Please join me in congratulating David for his achievements in education as an alumnus of American College of Education.
Thank you again, David, and congratulations on your accomplishments. You will notice several of our graduates wear cords today. Will those of you wearing white, purple, or gold cords, please stand and turn around to face the audience. Graduates wearing white cords are National Board Certified teachers. Their white cords signify one of the highest and most prestigious professional achievements in teaching. National Board Certification is an advanced teaching credential earned by less than 2% of teachers nationwide. Graduates wearing purple cords are active members of ACE's chapter of Kappa Delta Pi, the International Honor Society in Education. Its motto is knowledge, duty, power. Its mission is to sustain an honored community of diverse educators by promoting excellence and advancing scholarship, leadership, and service. Membership in KDP is limited to the top 20% of those entering the field of education. Finally, you will notice several of our graduates wearing gold cords. These gold cords signify our honor graduates for the 2019 graduating class. ACE graduates of degree programs are awarded the honor of Distinguished Graduate if all degree requirements have been met. A cumulative GPA of 4.0 has been achieved in program enrollment, and no academic or conduct violations occurred during the enrollment in the completed degree program. These graduates exemplify ACE's mission of preparing graduates to serve, lead, and achieve personal and professional goals in diverse, evolving communities. We recognize that this is no small task, and we are all extremely proud of your accomplishments. So please join me in congratulating all of our honor graduates for their hard work and dedication to advance their skills and better prepare those that they lead. It is my pleasure to introduce the President of the American College of Education, Dr. SHAWNTEL LANDRY. Since she joined the college in 2009, Dr. Landry's vision for the American College of Education has been to continue to expand our programs so working professionals across the globe can enhance their education, technology, leadership, and healthcare skills. Dr. Landry began her career in education as an elementary and gifted education teacher, followed by curriculum writing, editing, and development. This mindset of continuous improvement eventually guided her to ACE. At ACE, Dr. Landry started as an assistant provost, moving to provost, interim president, and eventually president, all while keeping her vision for the institution growing daily. Under her leadership, ACE has grown student enrollment over 70% and launched healthcare and nursing programs so the college can serve students in multiple service-oriented fields. Dr. Landry is an advocate for student-centric approaches to online learning and has worked tirelessly to help ACE live out its mission. She believes that through rigorous online, high-quality programs, we can meet the needs of working professionals, helping them be leaders of change. Please welcome President of American College of Education, Dr. SHAWNTEL LANDRY.
Thank you, Dr. Osborne, Dr. Spaniello, Lieutenant General LENNOX, college administrators and staff, members of the faculty, proud parents, family members, friends, and most importantly, our graduates. Welcome to Commencement. I am pleased and honored to be here with you today and represent a college I wholeheartedly love and believe in. I hope during your time at ACE, you felt the connection, that you felt the student-centric environment that we are striving so hard to achieve. I hope you truly felt like you're part of the ACE family. Everything we do here is for you, for the impact that you're going to have in your career and on the world. For each of you, touch thousands of lives through your leadership, your dedication, your passion for leaving this world better than you have found it. And I'm beyond grateful to be part of that mission. We have a wonderful commencement speaker for you today, so I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Always remember, laugh often, be open to change, make mistakes, I've made plenty. Learn from everything around you. Have patience, be kind, trust your instincts. With those things in mind, you'll take the world by storm and you'll influence things for generations to come. And thank you all for traveling here today, especially for a virtual college. To see over 200 of you in the audience is beyond exciting. So congratulate yourself, congratulate your family and all that have supported you through this endeavor, because as a working professional myself that went back to school, you can't do it without a support system around you. Congratulations, class of 2019. And now it's my esteemed honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Lieutenant General William Lennox, Jr. Lieutenant General Lennox, can you please join me at the podium? General Lennox graduated from the United States Military Academy at West Point in 1971 and was commissioned as an officer in the U.S. Army. During his Army career, he commanded at every level of the field artillery. In 2001, Lieutenant General Lennox became the 56th Superintendent of West Point until 2006. During that time, he improved and he strengthened the academic, military, and athletic programs at the Academy. Upon completion of his 35-year military career, Lieutenant General Lennox served as a Senior Vice President of Goodrich Corporation in Washington, D.C., assisting in establishing its Washington office. He also served from 2015 to 2018 as president of St. Leo University, one of the first American universities to provide distance learning opportunities. In addition to his undergraduate degree from USMA, Lieutenant General Lennox holds a master's degree and a doctorate in literature from Princeton. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, General William Lennox, Jr.
Thanks, Dr. Landry. Dr. Spinello, Dr. Landry, distinguished guests and graduates, it's really great to be here. I've really looked at a number of graduation speeches and other items, and I picked out a few relevant ones to help me today. First one was an essay, a great essay written by a third grader. It was on Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar was a general. He spoke a lot. They killed him. Therefore, I also looked at what the positive speeches were. It seemed like there were two kinds. Ones that were short, pithy, and wisdom-filled, and they were remembered for that reason. The second was the speaker paid off all the student debt. Today, I will strive for short and pithy. I will keep it simple. I'd like to address three constituencies: the staff and faculty, the family and friends, and last but certainly not least, our graduates. First, to the staff and faculty. I'm really impressed with the concept that created this school. What I see is an institution dedicated to making education more affordable. Its focus on leadership, on education, on healthcare, critical areas for America today, is praiseworthy. A straightforward professional school for professionals. I also am impressed with the presence of the staff and faculty here today. Your presence says a lot. Great schools teach by all they do, and they understand that education doesn't stop at the doorway or when you close the computer, in this case. You, the staff and faculty, are the role models and the mentors. Your participation today and your availability every day demonstrates your dedication and care for your students. Thank you for what you do. To the family and friends, congratulations. Your support has made this day possible. As someone who earned his doctorate while working full-time, I know the support I received from my family. I could not have done it without him. I remember defending my dissertation on the day the moving van came to move us to Germany. I returned from my dissertation defense just in time to see that van moving out of the cul-de-sac. My wife and the boys had taken care of the move. That's the kind of support I had. And I know that many of you, family and friends, helped in similar ways in a very real sense. This is your day too. Graduates, let's stand up and give them a round of applause. Okay, sit down. I hope those watching on their computers stood up too and clapped for their family and friends. And finally, to our graduates, congratulations. You made it. Your intelligence, your ability, your computer savvy, and your plain perseverance got you through. For some of you, it was a tough road to hoe, but you made it. Be proud of your accomplishments. I certainly am. I know what it took to get you here. Some thoughts. I'm particularly proud of this group here today. Having served for 35 years in the military myself, I understand what service is. And before me, I see people who are serving their communities, their cities, their nation. Working in education, beginning working in the medical field, are senior folks who are getting their doctorate in leadership in all of the careers that you are in. I understand your dedication, your sacrifice, and sometimes your frustration. It truly is a labor of love. Thank you for what you do. In many ways, you are the heart and soul of this nation. With that said, this nation is at a critical time in its history. We need more than heart and soul right now. We need your mind. We need mind, heart, and soul. We have challenges facing this nation inside and out. Whether you're talking Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea, or you're addressing education, poverty, global warming, or paying off the national debt. We seem unable to come to terms with any of these issues. Our political parties and our media seem content with dividing this nation. In fact, I think we do it better ourselves than the Russians do. We need smart, thinking, ethical people in our businesses, our government, our military, and in our communities to bridge the gap. We need people who can function with less emotion and more logic. This school has prepared you to assume your role in your communities and in your chosen field. So what am I asking? Now that you're graduating and have some more time, I ask you to take some of that time to think and to question. I know that for many of you, when you receive your diploma here on the stage in a few minutes, you're going to smile, and most of you will audibly exhale. I made it. Relief. For most of you, you have not had the luxury of only studying and not working. You've worked, whether on the job or taking care of a family or maybe even both. That commitment shows how much you value that diploma. Now at this time, value your education. Education teaches us to be perceptive, to question, to think logically. Avoid the simplistic name-calling that we see on both sides now, and focus on the critical issues, both in your communities and nationally. You've been given a great opportunity. Your education has been excellent. Your professors solid. You've learned not only an area of expertise, but how to think. Use that education to focus yourself. Make conscious, thoughtful decisions about what you want the future to look like. Then go for it. Second, I would ask you to step into the fire and lead, particularly our graduates in the leadership program. God knows we need real leaders right now. You are all in professions where leadership matters. As a teacher, an administrator, a nurse, maybe even a future doctor, the military, the community folks, the fire, the police. Each of those areas needs leadership. Take on the challenges, solve problems. Don't just talk about them. Don't be one of the emotional, divisive pack. And there are critical issues in each of our areas. In higher ed, affordability and relevancy come into question every single day. In our elementary, middle, and high schools, why don't more people show an interest in math and the sciences? Is it our methods of teaching, or are our lack of teachers with expertise in these areas affecting us? In areas of poverty, where is the student support? In all areas, where is support for discipline in the classroom? Why do some schools succeed while others fail? How do private schools and charter schools fit into the fabric of our educational system? And what happened to our vocational schools? All tough questions that have to be addressed. In medicine, ethical issues abound. Just think of the issues that are coming out of genetic research. We will soon be able to fix children with problems in the womb. We will soon be able to pick out the sex, the hair color, even the brain power of our children. Are you comfortable with this? Those of you receiving your leadership degrees, think of the areas that you work in, and think of the issues and work on something to make it better. Avoid the noise and name-calling, and you might be surprised at the people who will listen to you and who will follow. And finally, when you make a decision about what you want to do, and you make a decision to step forward and lead, please make a commitment to be ethical. Daily, we see the headlines on unethical behavior and its effect on people, on businesses, on government. You've had a great education. Don't compromise yourself, your family, your school, or your community. Be ethical. With that said, know that some days, when you step out and lead, some days are not going to go well. Something is going to go off track. These are the times that are challenging, and you might be tempted to hide information, to cover things up, or even to lie. Know that bad news doesn't get better with time. Don't give in to temptation. These are the times when your ethics must shine through. Know that when you lead long enough, bad things are going to happen. Be prepared in your own mind and be ethical. Leadership graduates, I know that you've read tomes on leadership. Well, I want to share my favorite piece with you, and it'll take you 5 minutes to read. It's slightly anachronistic. It's from the 19th century. Women will have to make some adjustment in the poem to make it sound right. And some of you can guess what it is. It's If by Rudyard Kipling. If you read that, you will get a full instruction on leadership and some of those tough times. 4 lines state, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too, you will be a leader. Be prepared for those problems, speak the truth. So my graduates, my message is this: think, don't settle for the misleading arguments and noise of everyday life. And once you've seen where you want to go, lead. Don't be a bystander. And finally, be a paragon of morality. Commit to being ethical. This nation needs you and needs your strong ethical leadership now. Dr. Landry, I want to thank you for having me here today. Family and friends, congratulations. And graduates, I wish you the very best of luck as you lead us into the future. God bless you all.
Thank you, General Lennox. We really appreciate that. And thank you for encouraging us to all go step into the fire with ethical leadership. I think we needed to hear that. Thank you.
We now come to the conferring of the degrees. Degrees will be conferred on the candidates as a group, and then we will call the graduates to come forward individually to recognize their accomplishments. President Landry, please join me at the podium. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration please rise? An important note. Oh, all right. You guys beat me to it. An important note about this degree conferral. We're really excited about this. These students mark the first group of bachelor's level graduates for ACE and the first graduates in healthcare administration. President Landry, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present to you the Bachelor's of Science degrees. They have satisfied all requirements for this degree, and my colleagues and I are honored to recommend them to you.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees at American College of Education, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration with all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. We typically would say everyone be seated while we begin the process of recognizing you individually, but you both can come up.
The following graduates are receiving a Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Meredith Bernard. Noel Lester. Now we will acknowledge those of you who are attending virtually. Lisa Hatton. Nancy Cantor. Brenna Zaidama. Congratulations to our Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration graduates.
Will the candidates for American College of Education's Master of Education and Master of Arts programs please rise? There we go. These include the Master of Education in Advanced Studies, Curriculum and Instruction, Early Childhood Education, Educational Business Administration, Educational Leadership, Educational Technology, Elementary Education, English as a Second Language and Bilingual Education, Health and Wellness Education, Higher Education, instructional design technology, integrated curriculum, literacy, STEM leadership, teaching English learners, teacher leadership, and the Masters of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, and Teaching Secondary Education. President Landry, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present to you the candidates for Masters of Education and Masters of Arts degrees. They have satisfied all requirements for that degree, and my colleagues and I are honored to recommend them to you.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of American College of Education, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree of Master of Education and Master of Arts with all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated, and we'll begin the process of recognizing each of you individually. We'll acknowledge our graduates present here with us in Indianapolis, as well as those of you who are attending virtually. So those of you who are here, of course, in Indianapolis will be recognized first, followed by our virtual attendees. As the marshal dismisses your row, please make your way to the stage on your left.
We will begin with the Department of Health Care. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Health and Wellness Education. Jennifer Curtis. Antonia Aguambe. Allison Porter. Rachel Miller. Abigail Rice. Jovan Freeman. Say that in my ear. Ivan Vanna Santiago. Does somebody have a gold cord? I don't know if anybody has one.
Rich, can I borrow your gold cord? They were out of gold cord.
Marianne Beckman Berman. Now we will acknowledge those of you who are joining us virtually. Nancy Donnelly. Ronald Jean. Kristen Kerjay. Elizabeth Larson. Jennifer Malone. Donna Grant Page. Richard Porta. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Health and Wellness Education graduates. We will now recognize graduates from the Department of Leadership and Administration. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Educational Business Administration. Dave Vigo. Maria De Souza. Angela Beeson. Now we will acknowledge those of you who are joining us virtually. Mark Collins, Lucia Cordero, Amy Hamoy, Caitlin Kirby, Jaime Mata, Amy Mosher. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Educational Business Administration graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Educational Leadership. Erwin Vicarza. Jennifer Gonzalez. Catherine Gardner. Allison Waller. Orlia Collins. Charlotte Morris. Nicole Boizo. Warlinda Fields. Mary Jo Martinez. Michelle Walsh. Amber Schaefer. Gilbert Gutierrez. Bobby Carter. Heather Vassar Lalo. Hazar Biddle. Aisha Perez. Autumn Joy Holloway. Melissa Williams. Andrea Damon. Aline Lopez. Jessica Macy. Matthew McCormick. Natasha Pierce. Shelby McCleary. Dorinda Belcher. Clarissa Johnson. Rebecca Morris. Vanessa Hansberry. Pamela Crowell. Beth Klein. Eric Threeton. Amanda Giamalvo. Lisa Holtz. Margaret Sarti. Charlene Cooper. Dulce Hernandez. Audrey Lewis Marshall. James Slaughter. Rogelio Lopez. Diana Raymond Schneider. Derek Cox. James Carlson. Robert Jordan. Arthur Jordan. Tiffany Evans. Christina Bradley. Rayanna Johnson. Edgar de la Mora. Caitlin Eckroat. Sarah Beth Farrell. Yanalette Fortich. Lacey Linton. Katie Janica. Latasha Shante Nicholson. Diane Liu. Samantha Levine. Kyle Mansfield. Heather Morse. You want it back? Angelique Diaz. Pamela Roberts. Monica Barrios. Now we will acknowledge those of you who are joining us virtually. Basant Abdulrahman, Betty Awald, Karina Barnes, Ayman Bayumi, Nathan Begley, Stacy Begley, Sarah Bell, Matthew Beres, Atamis Bethea, Allison Brannick, Stephanie Brown, Jared Buckley, Timothy Burdett, Kareem Caesar, Jennifer Carr, Courtney Cole, Taryn Connolly, Christopher Dion, Philip Duga, Benjamin Eves, Sarah Fontelor, Deborah Flannery, Carissa Fleeth, Carrie Fox, Michelle Gates, Jason Gibson, Deborah Gooden, Valerie Savoy Guerra, Danielle Gwynn, Pamela Haas, Timothy Hainsworth, Emily Haynes, Lakeela Johnson, Betsy Jones, Carice Kabej, Victoria Kanevsky, Lauren King, Eric Collier, Brianna LeClaire, Easton Llewellyn, Eric McDonald, Jennifer McInnery, Charmaine McLish, Catherine Moore, Frances Mora, Heather Morse, Kelly Moore, Christopher Nagel, Trina Nagel, Suzanne Nazrajo, Sandra Nova, Sophia Offestein, Lauren Orellana, Christopher Ormond, Kristen O'Shea, Megan Palo, Aaron Pinelli, Jason Poole, Dustin Resler, Mackenzie Riley, Lauren Riviera, Lindsay Snyder, Deneb Suarez, Charles Sweetman, Elizabeth Tenbarge, Joseph Timmons, Margaret Lee Watkins, and Derek Woods. Congratulations. Congratulations to our Master of Education and Educational Leadership graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Higher Education. Darylyn Brewster. Christy Lesnack. Marceline Pierre. You stay right here. You stay. American College of Education's very own undergraduate admissions coordinator, Maylee Prim. And American College of Education's very own director of admissions, Jeannie Taylor. Now we will acknowledge those of you who are joining us virtually. Robin Morris and Nicholas Theo. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Higher Education graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Teacher Leadership. Karen Kaufman. Arnold Somira. And now we will acknowledge those of you who are joining us virtually. Dawn Hennessy. Andrea Hyatt, and Marianne Tolbert. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Teacher Leadership graduates. We will now recognize graduates from the Department of Professional Educational Studies. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Advanced Studies. Tara Garman. Cheryl Bennett. Aaron Kender. Raisa Shalaby. Maurice Manassi. Sandra Curry Roberts. David Detman. Now we will acknowledge those of you who are joining us virtually. Joycelyn Frances Chisholm. Sonia McCullough. Chase Roletter. Kathleen Whitaker. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Advanced Study graduates. The following virtual graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Educational Technology. Elizabeth Abaita. Mary Erica Asebu. Michelle Sabrino. Matthew Corey. Mary Edwards. Pare First. Brittany Geiger. John Johnson. Brett Love. Randy McCabe. Melissa Mashinsky. Kathleen Newton. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Educational Technology graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Instructional Design and Technology. Jeremy Laliberte. Jennifer Lynn. Zarifra Radlin Grant. Brooke Burdette. Carly Dunn. Now we will acknowledge those of you who are joining us virtually. Haley Janame. Eduardo Gonzalez. Kimberly Klein. Gabrina Suarez. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Instructional Design and Technology graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in STEM Leadership. Brooke Hawkinson. And now we will acknowledge our virtual attendees. Andrea Andrews. Jacqueline Banks. Nardalise Cabriano. Kimberly Costner. Shagarno Latin. Melissa McMillan. Micah Rice. Jacqueline Scarcella. Julie Sutton. Kathleen Umayam. Shayna Wales. Congratulations to our Master of Education in STEM Leadership graduates. We will now recognize graduates from the Department of Teaching and Learning. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Arts in Teaching Elementary Education. Tiffany Cox. Candace Kosrofian. Rachel Wilkerson. Moody Rat. Dan Mollet. Logo. Lori Freet. Now we will acknowledge our virtual attendee, Lydia Kronos. Congratulations to our Master of Arts in Teaching Elementary Education graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Arts in Teaching Secondary Education. Hannah Sauce. Now we will acknowledge our virtual attendee, Taylor Hitzfield. Congratulations to our Master of Arts in Teaching Secondary Education graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Curriculum and Instruction. Bobby Joe Lundy. Katie Wisniewski. Jessica Moran. Edith Garner Gross. Stephanie Digler. Emily Anderson. Stephanie Delzell. Heidi Walker. Megan Brown. Danya Augustine. Rebecca Herman. Laura Nice. Kimberly Marks. Johanna Bell Johnson. Monica Fusta.
What's your name? Sarah Bledsoe. Bledsoe? Yes.
Sarah Bledsoe. Jennifer Yovanov. Latrice Mays. Brooke Peterson. David Reichard. Philip Will Strunk. Michelle Mason. Jessica Shaw. Tracy Loud. Catherine Rigdon. Ann Hughes. Melissa Loretto. Samantha Chase Hart. Joni Johnson. Sonia Johnson. Yasmin Romero. Irma Monreal. Now we will acknowledge those of you who are joining us virtually. Jennifer Adams. Christina Backus. Rebecca Baird. Elizabeth Bergren. Jenna Burden. Haley Sheffers. Lionel Flores. Angela Foster. Barbara Fuller. Kathleen Gebhardt. Valentina Marina Leon Gomez. Donica Green. Erica Hagland. Angela Hayes. Kimberly Herman. Courtney Hudson. Emily Hurst. Carly Giuliano. Josue Coots. Stephanie Lopez. Maureen Mariano. Terry McCann. Rebecca Meyerly. Amanda Myers. Tamara Portes. Brian Reed. Lisa Rowe. Mariah Schindler. Simone Stewart. Lisa Stoneberg. Jarek Thomas. Rachel White. Sean Wint Carter. Giannis Yeiler. Heather Zorns Elmanez. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Curriculum and Instruction graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Early Childhood Education. Nicole Schweitzer. Megan Whitaker. Lara Schaefer. Catherine Throw. Valerie Thompson. Marcia Clapp. Marquetta Mansion. Mikel Franco. Natasha Grimes. Stacy Schmidt. Samantha Medellin. Now we will acknowledge our virtual attendees. Donita Bell. Deborah Cook. Stephanie Deere. Lourdes Dumke. Angelica Flores. Caitlin Freeman. Brittany Geeson. Nakichi Doris Ike Okereke. Lovely Lynch. Alicia Woodard. Lisa Zacharias. Congratulations to our Master of Education and Early Childhood Education graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Elementary Education. Roshonda Jones. Carly Jovias. Viviana Bolgiano. Kareen Simpson. Now we will acknowledge our virtual attendees. Pamela Gilmain. Catherine Montalin. Kayla Zer. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Elementary Education graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in English as a Second Language and Bilingual Education. Rahima Furby. What's it? Elizabeth Hudson. Luis Ballesteros. Joseph Sapong. Noemi Ventura. Yunez Torres. Jennifer Heredia. Elsa Sierra. Michelle Sarabia. Shauna Henson. Rhonda Young. Zoila Huerta. Doa El Said. And now we will acknowledge our virtual attendees. Catherine Bedak. Jithani Ikanaki. Veronica Estrada. Clifford Larson. Karina Morales. Barbara Najensen. Patrick Orlis. Diana Salazar. Camille Vale. Congratulations to our Master of Education in English as a Second Language and Bilingual Education graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Integrated Curriculum. Melinda Black. Shanique Smith. Darcy Walker. Marianne Antonio. Deanna Shilo. Susie St. Cyr Alexandre. Bridget Monet Evans. Now we will acknowledge our virtual attendees. Alexis Burke. Priscilla Dennis. Rebecca Hendricks. Katrine Magno. Morgan Mallory. Sana Mansauer. Sherry Sweet. Alexis Thompson. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Integrated Curriculum graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Literacy. Zara Lalani. Judy Tejada. Casey Swiggett. Karen Dobson Scott. Alicia Barnes. Carolyn Hartman. Now we will acknowledge our virtual attendees. Christian Aguilar. Caitlin Beach. Stacy Bethman. Nashay Carlos. Marvia Dandy. Joanne Egan. Melissa Heald. Jennifer Hamseth. Teresia James. Ashley Napolis. Garrett Olson. Nancy Packett. Megan Rodriguez. Andrea Sanchez. Mary Shanvoni. Kelsey Tomes. Rose Trentina. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Literacy graduates. The following graduates are receiving a Master of Education in Teaching English Learners. Cadian Matthews. Maria Hernandez. Jonella Yost. Lucina Gina Suarez. Andres Felipe Ramirez Villa. April London Allen. Now we will acknowledge our virtual attendees. Allison Gibson. Divez Lopez. Congratulations to our Master of Education in Teaching English Learners graduates.
Before we move to our education specialist and doctorate of degrees in leadership, I wanted to explain those degrees as it relates to master's degrees. Both specialist and doctorate degrees are graduate degrees beyond the master's level. The main difference between the two degrees is the completion of the dissertation research. And that's a difference. Now let's move to the conferring of the specialist and doctorate degrees. Will the candidates for the education specialist and leadership please rise? President Landry, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present to you the candidates for the education specialist in leadership. They have satisfied all requirements for that degree, and my colleagues and I are honored to recommend them to you.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees at American College of Education, I confer upon you the degree of Education Specialist in Leadership with all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. You may come forward so we can recognize you individually.
Jennifer Lindley. Yesenia Gomez. Felicia Burton. Deborah, right?
It's Deborah Huffine, yeah.
Yes, we know you. We do. Deborah Huffine. Tracy Brackett. Kimberly Williams. Yes. Michael Madera Merriman. Now we will acknowledge those of you who are joining us virtually. Brian Lively. William Losh. Joyce-Ann Rogers. Corrine Simpson. Kristen Summers. Daryl Wright. Rosalind Wright. Congratulations to our Education Specialist in Leadership graduates.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Education in Leadership please rise? Oh my God. President Landry, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present to you the candidates for Doctor of Education in Leadership. They have satisfied all requirements for this degree, and my colleagues and I are honored to recommend them to you.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees at American College of Education, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Education in Leadership with all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated, and we'll begin the process of recognizing you individually. Before our doctoral graduates cross the stage, I'll give you a brief explanation of some of the regalia you see today, and I also want to thank you for your patience. I know this is going a bit longer than any of you, including us, anticipated, but it is the first time we have so many graduates walking across the stage, and we do want to make sure everyone has their time in the spotlight, so thank you very much for your patience. The tradition of academic regalia dates all the way back to the 14th century. And it's when the University of Coimbra began the process of wearing gowns. So you will notice specific colors. That all has to do with the discipline in which you graduate. And if you notice, especially for all of us that are on stage that are wearing these things, they're called hoods. If you look inside of them, that has to do with the colors of the university in which you graduate. So I know there's lots of questions about why people have different color gowns and why the insides are different colors, so we thought we'd take a minute to share a little bit about that. Additionally, doctoral candidates wear black tams. You'll notice our hats are a little bit different, and they get hooded by their department chair, their dissertation chair, or one of their dissertation committee members during the ceremony. So we will have a little bit of a different process as our doctoral graduates come up, and they will be hooded by someone that is really meaningful to their dissertation process. So we'll begin that process now.
Christopher Cole will be hooded by Dr. Crystal Newman. Congratulations, Dr. Cole. Nicole Davis. Congratulations, Dr. Davis. Dominique Garofalo. Congratulations, Dr. Garofalo. Jean Hersey. Congratulations, Dr. Hersey. Daniel Opoku Mensah. Congratulations, Dr. Opoku Mensah. Maureen Powers. Congratulations, Dr. Powers. Renee Ramos. Congratulations, Dr. Ramos. Shakina White. Congratulations, Dr. White. Mary Ellen Young. Congratulations, Dr. Young. The following graduates will be hooded by Dr. Amani Akin. Tracy Adesagun. Congratulations, Dr. Adesagun. Bill Garland. Congratulations, Dr. Garland. Laureen Lane. Congratulations, Dr. Lane. Timothy Leonard. Congratulations, Dr. Leonard. Jill McClurg. Congratulations, Dr. McClurg. Johnny McGee, Jr. Congratulations, Dr. McGee. Teresa Merrifield. Congratulations, Dr. Merrifield. Kelvin Watson. Congratulations, Dr. Watson. The following graduates will be hooded by Dr. Elizabeth Johnson. Denise Busareth. Congratulations, Dr. Busareth. Krista Dalmolin East. Congratulations, Dr. East. Latanya Nichols. Congratulations, Dr. Nichols. Troy Podell. Congratulations, Dr. Podell. Matthew Schutz. Congratulations, Dr. Schutz. Yvette White. Congratulations, Dr. White. The following graduates will be hooded by Dr. Kathy McKay. Adam Carmer. Congratulations, Dr. Carmer. Rhonda Dozier. Congratulations, Dr. Dozier. Scott Marakovitz. Congratulations, Dr. Marakovitz. Anthony Okwam. Congratulations, Dr. Okwam. The following graduates will be hooded by Dr. Jerry Osborne. Stephen Mastro Marino. Congratulations, Dr. Mastro Marino. Michelle Norman. Congratulations, Dr. Norman. Chasey Reed Boston. Congratulations, Dr. Reed Boston. The following graduates will be hooded by Dr. Krista Allison. Alejandra Arevalo. Congratulations, Dr. Arevalo. Edith Chekwani. Congratulations, Dr. Chekwani. Jesse Kiefner. Congratulations, Dr. Kiefner. Marcos Rodriguez. The following graduates will be hooded by Dr. Sally Everts. Kelly Kopak. Congratulations, Dr. Kopak. Enam Rahman. Congratulations, Dr. Rahman. Sabia Rahman Sams. Congratulations, Dr. Rahman Sams. The following graduates will be hooded by Dr. Marsha Moore. Carla Ball. Congratulations, Dr. Ball. Lisa Cadero Smith. Congratulations, Dr. Cadero Smith. Lisa Kipfer will be hooded by Dr. Rebecca Weehee. Congratulations, Dr. Kipfer. And Vanessa King will be hooded by Dr. Tiffany Hamlett. Congratulations, Dr. King. Now we will acknowledge those who are attending virtually. Deborah Beagle. Linda Bertrand. Deborah David. Amanda Medina. David O'Neill. Josiah Ricardo. Sydney Rice. James Henry Russell. Amy Sweeney. Betty Tui Butang. Brianna Willis. Travis Zambize. Mark Zeeler. Congratulations to our Doctor in Education Leadership graduates. This concludes the awarding of our doctoral degrees.
Graduates, you have each made the commitment to advance your career so you can better serve your students. The commitment and dedication you have applied to your graduate studies and the sacrifices you have made have culminated in your great accomplishment, your advanced degree. Please stand and turn toward your guests. There's one last tradition to be honored. To signify your graduation, please move your tassel on your cap from right to left. Please join me once again in congratulating American College of Education's class of 2019. Please be seated. Now, as you leave American College of Education as graduates, you begin a new journey as alumni. As an ACE alum, you have the opportunity to connect with professionals all across the globe. I encourage you to get involved in the association, be active, and make it your alumni association. You can join the Alumni Association today by signing up online. This concludes our commencement. You are all now invited to join our graduates, our faculty, and our administration at the reception sponsored by the American College of Education Alumni Association, located in all three of the lobby areas by using the side doors up front or the doors in the back of the theater. Additionally, if you would still like to have your photo taken, we've reopened the photo booth. Again, thank you to our faculty, staff, volunteers, family, and friends, and most importantly, to our graduates. I'm thankful each day for the moments that our connections of our teachers gave me. We believe in you. We believe in your influence as you move forward. Guests, please remain seated as our platform party and graduates exit. To our graduates, once again, congratulations.